Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Dushyant Pradeep, and you are listening my channel Physics Classes by Dr. Dushyant on YouTube. First of all, please share and subscribe this YouTube channel ताकि आप सभी को बेनिफिट हो सके डिफरेंट लेक्चर्स का जो भी हम स्टडी करेंगे फिजिक्स के फील्ड में. सो आज का जो हमारा लेक्चर है, जो सीरीज ऑफ लेक्चर है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी discussing your different problems and issues related to light chapter. And our first thing that we are going to discuss on different phenomena and properties of light. So in this unit, what we are going to discuss, the list of that is, the index is that first of all we are going to discuss the properties of light. जो भी different properties है light की वो हम discuss करेंगे. फिर उसके बाद discuss करेंगे हम reflection. रिफ्लेक्शन एक बहुत ही बेहतरीन, बहुत ही यूजफुल फिनोमिनन है लाइट का. थर्ड वन दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस, दैट इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कलर्स, हाउ कलर्स आर फॉर्म्ड, हाउ द world around us is colorful to us. And the next lecture that will be on dispersion. Dispersion is one of the best phenomenon that relate to the different splitting phenomena of colors from the constituents of a white light. So let's check out our first property of light. In this, what we are going to have, a light travels in a straight line. So light हमेशा एक straight line में travel करती है. इसको हम check करते हैं. यहाँ पे देखिए हमारे पास एक laser beam है and the light is coming out of it as a red light, as a LED laser beam. So हमें दिखाई दे रहा है कि हमारी light जो है वो एक straight line में travel कर रही है. Next thing, light travels very fast. So velocity of light is very fast. It is even the fastest in the universe. Light की velocity इस universe में सबसे ज्यादा है और एक light ray 3 लाख किलोमीटर ट्रेवल करती है एक सेकंड में. So it travels 3 lakh kilometers per second. At this speed it can go around the world 8 times in 1 second. एक सेकंड में 8 times ये ट्रेवल कर सकती है पूरे वर्ल्ड को. सो you can imagine how fast is it, how big the velocity value is for the light. So light can move around the earth 8 times in 1 second. So it's just the time you imagine, just start imagining a light would have traveled 8 times the world. Light travels much faster than the sound. So you are just listening to my sound and you say it is very fast, but it isn't. The light moves much faster than it. And some of the phenomena that justify this thing, thunder and lightning. You might have observed this thing whenever there is a rainy season. You might have observed that thunder and lightning start at the same time. But we will see the lightning first because the speed of light is much more than your speed of that thunder. The next phenomena that you might have observed, whenever there is a firing of a pistol, you might have seen the smoke that is coming out of that bang and the sound of bang come later. So when a starting piece is fired, we see the smoke first and then heard the bang. And the next one, we see things because they reflect light. If there would not be any light, we might not be able to see different objects. So here the light is coming from a source here. It reaches the object and after getting bounced from the surface, it reaches the person or an observer. So light makes the things visible to us. So on the basis of the phenomenon, this reflection phenomenon, there are two types of objects here. First one is luminous, other one is non-luminous. So जो luminous object है is the one that produces light. जो भी object light को produce करते हैं उन objects को कहते हैं luminous objects. And a non-luminous object is one which only reflects light. It doesn't produces light, it just reflects light. So सिर्फ light को reflect करते हैं उन products, उन objects को क्या कहते हैं? Non-luminous objects. So ये लाइट ही है जिसके कारण हमें शैडोज दिखाई देते हैं. सो लाइट इज द ओनली थिंग दैट मेक्स द शैडोज विजिबल. सो व्हाट एक्चुअली द शैडोज आर? Shadows are the places where light is blocked by the objects, and we see certain images formed due to the blockage of light and the images resembles with the object that is blocking the light. So look at this. The light is coming from the source that reaches this object, and after reaching, the image is formed. And look at this. This image is just same as that is blocking object. जो ये object इस light को रोक रहा है, उस blocking object के similar है आपकी image. So ये image is the shadow. This image is the shadow that is formed due to the blocking of this light by this object. So that is a shadow. So एक summary देखते हैं क्या पढ़ा हमने आज के छोटे से लेक्चर में. Light travels in a straight line. Light straight line में travel करती है. Light travels much faster than sound. Light sound की speed से बहुत ज्यादा speed के साथ move करती है. We see objects, we see things because they reflect light into our eyes. हमें कोई भी चीज क्यों दिखाई देती है? क्योंकि हमें वहां से उससे रिफ्लेक्ट हुई लाइट दिखाई देती है. Shadows are formed when light is blocked by an object. Shadow तब फॉर्म होती है जब लाइट ब्लॉक की जाती है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट से और उस शैडो की इमेज, उसकी शेप सिमिलर होती है उस ब्लॉकिंग ऑब्जेक्ट से. सो ये था आज का लेक्चर. I think you might have enjoyed this. It might be informational to you. So thank you very much for following this lecture, for viewing this lecture. I am accepting that you are going to subscribe and share this channel, YouTube channel, Physics Classes by Dr. Dushyant. And I also expect that there might be more views and more viewers and students who are going to share and you're going to view my next lectures. Thank you very much. Have a great time ahead. Thank you. That is Dr. Dushyant.